We're back this week. I'm back. I'm Dusty. As always, not always next to me, but next to me is Blizz.
Howdy.
And everybody's Uncle Juan. So we got the giggles this week. You know, pre-talks of, wieners and other things
Wiener
and
Living
such.
Brothers.
The ones are good stuff.
This is going to be a good one. It's going to be a little raunchy. I just know. I'm just giving that heads up. If that's
Always.
not your thing, you might as well just skip to one of the other episodes we've done. Two great friends of mine from Breaklite, Club Germ founders, the Germ brothers, Casey, Johnny. What's up, guys?
Hell yeah, sup,
Cheers.
dogs?
Liquid death.
Everyone takes a swig of their drink,
I feel late.
you know.
Pure H2O.
Well, you guys came in here with a bang. I mean, you guys look punk.
Always.
You guys smell punk.
Punk as fuck.
You smell loud in here. That's what Nick said. It smells loud.
Yeah.
Dude, you could just
Loud
see
AF.
it.
It's
just
like
really
loud,
loud.
in here.
Yeah.
He's like, it
You
smells
smell the
loud
punk,
in here.
dude.
And I'm like, well, then why the fuck are you whispering?
Dude, our smell needs to match.
So-
It's like we got the Migos in here, man.
Right?
Next week, it's Cheech and Chong.
Hell yeah.
So let's
out
dive
to
right
Next
into it, guys. So the cool thing, or the different thing is, so like right now, you guys have actually been a little bit quiet, which I think you guys can admit. You guys have been a little quiet, which normally people
Quiet
come in
than
here,
usual.
they're ready to do this, they're coming out with a bang. So we're kind of getting, your guys like resurgence. We're gonna
Yes.
get all that information, but let's start from kind of the get go from the starting line. Your band Breaklite.
Yes.
So I've known you guys for a while, so I know
Long
all your
time.
I know all your
Long
guys.
time, dude.
I mean, I could say like I'm gonna list your
15.
previous bands, but that'll take the whole hour.
Yeah.
So everyone loves an origin story, so just tell us like what started Breaklite, dudes.
Oh my god.
Me and Johnny were both out of music for a little while.
Yeah.
And Johnny wrote all these acoustic songs and brought them to me, and I was totally done playing bass. For
I
a
was
long
like,
time.
dude,
I was
join
like,
a band
I'm
with
done.
me. I was like, let's fucking do it. And he's like, no, I'm a bitch.
You're like
He's like, I'm retired. He's like, I'm retired. And I'm like, retired, dude. You're like not even like 20 yet.
Bro said
Fuck.
retired?
Yeah, like
retired,
like
dude.
retired.
I
Like
was done
the
for
fuck
a
you talking
while.
about?
That's a hard R word,
What
bro.
career have you had? Like so then
What career did you have?
Like, what career did you have? But like yeah, he was like, I'm retired, and then like we started Breaklite, and then 6 years later, boom.
Here we
You're
are.
still a band.
Yeah.
I think
We're
bands with
still a band,
longevity.
we still haven't gotten anywhere.
Still haven't
Dude,
retired.
we've gotten somewhere. We've moved.
It's like I came out of retirement for this. Well, I mean, longevity, I think, actually speaks a lot. Even, I
Yeah.
mean, music's hard. That's
sir.
why, you guys 6 years. There's a couple ones out there. Cut the Act. They've been a band for 10.
Oh my
years.
god, yeah.
Long
dude.
time.
Like
I remember them like from like shit. Like
right?
I remember them when I was in Forgotten Fall.
yeah, like I was about to say like I remember Settle for Less playing with them
Yeah,
like
you
back
know,
in the day, dude. Like
I know another guy's band, Shadow
Long
Play.
time.
They've been in a band 12 years.
Yeah.
Like the longevity it speaks for itself.
that's like a major fucking like a major thing.
But
Key.
what's it like working like with your brother?
Um,
I mean, how easy was that? Like,
It's
bro, I
hell,
have
man.
these songs.
It's easy. I mean, we don't fight a lot. It's like once a
when we
year we'll
fight-
have like a blowout. It's like WrestleMania. It's
And you
like,
guys
know
still
what I
live
mean?
with
It's like
each
a
other?
Blowout.
Not
Not
anymore.
anymore.
Not
No,
anymore.
We did up like 6 months ago.
We have for the better half for like 25 years.
Right.
Bert and Ernie.
Oh my god.
I have 2 sets of Bert and Ernie, and I'm like semi-homeless. Everyone's got their baggage.
Oh my god.
But that's awesome,
Yeah,
bro.
man.
So like, he literally Casey, he came to you like, bro, I have these like acoustic songs,
Yeah, dude, he kept trying to like.
and
get
you have a
me.
bass, and I know you know how to play
He's
it.
like, dude, come on.
I'm like,
man.
let's do
come on,
this,
dude. Let's
dude.
start this shit up, dude. Like, I got all these songs, blah blah. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm done.
So he stood in your doorway until you said yes.
Legit. Every day. It was
Come on, man.
like bugging him. Like
Yeah.
we'd just get really stoned, and I'd be like, "Dude, let's jam. Let's
Check this
let's
chord,
jam real
dude.
quick." And he'd be like, "I don't know, man.
I'm like retired, John.
right? I'm
Yeah,
retired
dude, yeah.
We're gonna
Broke
say
my
retired.
tuner.
all the time."
Yeah, nah, but then I came up with the bass line for Folsom Prison Blues, the cover
Yeah,
of Johnny
yeah.
Cash. And it was like an epiphany. I just like went
Clicked.
to John and was like, dude, we're starting a fucking band.
I was like,
He
I was like,
all right, dude.
yeah, I've been waiting for this. Like, what the fuck?
That's awesome,
Yeah.
dude. So, sorry, this drink of mine's making me burp a little. So,
Beer does that
So
to
you,
That hemp.
it's all right. So yeah, for our viewers,
Carbonated
I'm
hemp.
drinking a hemp energy drink. and it was cherry vanilla flavor. I thought it was gonna be good. It tastes like total butt.
So it's not worth dropping the name.
Yeah, we're not gonna name drop it, but if they want to sponsor us, I'll fake like anything you want.
Yeah, for 7 cents a second and a half, dude.
So you guys have been, like you said, a band for 6 fucking years. Again, congrats on that, by the way.
Jesus.
And up until semi-recently, your lineup was unchanged, right?
Oh, yeah,
you guys,
we
it
had
was
the
3
same
solid
drummer
guys.
for since the start. Since,
Literally.
like,
And
day
I'm not
one.
gonna get into the drama. I just want to ask if you want to tell how's the drummer search going? Have you tried anyone out?
We tried some people out, and it's going pretty well. We still got some other candidates that we're looking at, but overall,
I think
overall,
if anyone
I mean,
needs to come out of retirement,
I can be a fake drummer for you.
It's like, oh, stop.
Stop.
Stop it.
bro. Hold on, I'm gonna ask him a question. He's gonna answer truthfully. You ever play the Trucadero, brother?
I have played the Trocadero.
Oh shit!
One of the worst experiences of my entire life.
He retired.
I retired right. He retired. He retired on the spot when some kid's dad made fun of his band.
It's fucking horrible, dude.
Yo,
Dude, there's a video of me when I was 15 playing that dumbass exposure show.
Yep.
And I'm all fat playing guitars. I was a bass. I wasn't even a guitarist, nothing. And there's like a comment that's like, dude, this is really bad. But it's like the nicest, meanest comment. Like, bro, this is like, you should take this down because it's just really bad. Like,
That's
I'm watching out for you, man.
That's funny as hell.
Dude,
It's not too late.
There's
dude.
exposure shows back in the day, man. What the fuck?
That
crazy, dude.
It was
was wild.
Though.
It was
They were
special
crazy.
and fucked up at
Yeah.
the same time
Yeah,
because
because
that
they're
guy
like,
made
sell all your
he
fucking
made,
tickets.
Yeah, dude.
that fucker made so much money off these kids that
16-year-old kids,
Yeah.
just wanted to play shows, dude.
Here's 100 tickets. Sell them.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
They give me the money.
No, he's like, here's 100 tickets. You sell 30, you can play.
Yeah.
You sell
I
50,
remember-
you sell 50, you can play at a half decent spot.
I remember the
you sell
one year.
100, and I got this
Yeah.
lady.
You're the headline.
I remember the
This guy.
1 year with when I was in 77 Bombs. Like we made money off
What
of
a
it
band.
because we split the band. Right, we made 2 different bands. We had one of them get tickets, and we just sold those tickets for profit and broke that band up and kept those tickets, and then sold the very minimum of like the tickets that we were allowed, like had to like sell to play or whatever, and like we made a fuck ton of money off this.
Damn.
Off
Well,
this
there you
fictional
heard it,
band.
kids. That's how.
We did. We were like 16 years old, and we're like, yo, we could sell these for $5 a piece and make a
Right.
fuck ton of money.
There you go, dude. Stick it to the man, man.
No way.
I was
no
gonna
way.
say that.
Fuck that
That's
shit.
very punk rock.
Dude, it was
Yeah, it
so
really
crazy. We were like little con artists.
You're little shits, man.
So getting paid for shows. That's what you do.
Right?
Take
Yeah.
the tickets, start another band, and fucking
Exactly.
sell them all.
Yeah,
See,
make
even-
it fictional. We're like,
even
fuck
as
that.
even as an adult who has a child, if my son was like in a band and they pulled something like that off, I'd be like, bro,
props,
like,
dude.
nice, yeah.
Yeah.
You know, fuck the people that make all the money. Like, no, this is our music. It's our
Yeah.
Nah.
It's like shit. It's like I've been busting my ass with this band. Like I'm making something.
That's
off
right.
it.
But-
Fuck that.
You guys played 77. Do you guys play the upstairs? Did
Yeah,
am
well,
I, is my memory right? Did you play after Flash Grenade and you guys like
Yes.
just
did.
blew
Yes.
up the room? I
Yeah,
think
we
I
did,
remember,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, and like
Flash
before,
Grenade.
like the year
That's a
before
good-
that,
that's a
we played
band.
the main stage. But like, yeah, that one we played like Flash Grenade. Holy shit!
And
I've
that,
been there
yeah,
that
you
band
remember them?
forever.
Yeah, they came and they placed like second out of like 50 bands. But I remember your guys'
Oh
show.
my God,
like
yeah.
it was
we
like
packed the room, dude.
yeah,
It was insane.
And this was
It was
after
fucking
that
great.
awful, again, fat 14, 15-year-old Justin who barely knows how to play guitar. I'm like, I'm not like anywhere as cool as this.
These guys fucking rock.
Yeah,
dude.
No, I knew them.
yeah, you briefly drummed for 77 Bombs.
I did.
So,
Yeah.
dude, like,
I don't really say that to people. Like,
Holy
'cause,
shit.
Like, I don't know, because I was never a drummer, but I remember I was talking to Matt Parks
Yeah.
at one of those Kilmer shows.
Oh
Remember those?
shit! Yeah, the Battle of the Bands.
Vice Grip, Cold Blooded Promise, all
yes.
these bands would play. So I remember talking to
rest in
Matt
peace.
Parks, their guitarist, and he's like, "Do you play drums?" I said, "No." He's like, "Would you?" I was like, "I totally would." He's like, "Do you have a drum set?" I said, "I'll bitch to my mom and I'll have one in 2 weeks." And I was like, "Mom, music's everything."
I need a first act kit right now, man.
I got a group percussion.
Yeah, group
Yeah,
percussion.
group
dude.
percussion, there you
Yo,
go.
the only recordings we ever did
Were those demos.
Yeah,
Yeah,
were
you
those
were
demos.
up,
You
yeah.
were
I-
you were the drummer, dude.
I was about
Like,
to say that too. We demoed like 3 songs with Andrew
Oh my
Filius
God,
in
dude.
Matt
Dude,
Parks'
I will never
basement.
forget that. This kid brought over a big ass fucking
computer,
PC,
like
computer,
PC,
I
like
mean,
a tower
like,
and a monitor.
That's what you had to do.
Yeah,
This-
like
in a
this,
fucking
yeah, this was like
box.
This was 2007
yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
Yeah, like
Damn.
Oh my God, dude.
I was just a little
The
tiny
big white
kid
computer, he's
standing
like
up
loading loading it up.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, this is the first comp of Meatball Records.
God.
Here we go.
Oh my God, Meatball Records.
Dude, yo, fuck yeah.
Yeah, I was in Maple Shade, jam with those guys.
Dude,
Everyone
yeah.
started calling me Meatball, and I was like, kind of like breaking out of my shell, like, oh my God, my parents are gonna kill me if they see me hanging out with these kids, you know?
My mom's gonna hear somebody call me Meatball.
Yeah. Why are they calling you Meatball?
Why are they calling you Meatball? I'm like, they know
don't
me
know.
as something.
Yeah.
But no, those are good memories,
Dude,
man.
great
That was the
memories,
whole
man.
integrating of Cherry Hill West music scene with Maple Shade,
Yeah,
and then
dude.
we got that sprinkle from Marlton,
Yeah.
and it was such a beautiful. Everyone had
was fun.
MySpace.
Yeah.
You know, Jeffree Star was a singer, not a billionaire. you
Yeah,
know?
right.
Like, it was.
And wasn't sleeping with Kanye. You hear about that whole thing?
I did hear about
it's
that.
What
crazy.
the fuck,
And
man?
I mean, hey,
Like,
if you're not hurting, that's cool,
like,
man.
but I
Whatever,
mean, like,
you know?
like whatever he wants to do. But like, I'm not gonna like say like,
Yeah, I'm
because like
not
Jeffree
knocking
Star's a dude
anybody.
or whatever. You know, like I'm not gonna say like anything that Kanye about that. But it's like, dude, that's a major downgrade from Kim, though. Like,
The girl who started the
dog.
rumor like came forward and said she started this rumor.
Did she?
Yeah. It was the same
it's not
like
real.
it was the same really hot girl on TikTok that licked the toilet seat.
You're
Yeah.
kidding.
fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm not kidding.
How do you know they just didn't send her money to shut the fuck up?
Also true. Also very true.
Well, or the thing is, how did this random girl like? Because we can easily say like Ryan Key from Yellow Card and Jordan, the lead singer of Newfound Glory. They used to. I don't know, or
The
they
Wienerlich
used
brothers?
to work at McDonald's together. That might not be true, but we could literally say it start and like you could just blow up anything.
Yeah, yeah.
the beauty of
and
TikTok.
Just find like
that was the
evidence to back
first
it.
like secret I could think.
They're Wienerlich brothers.
Wienerlich brothers.
Yeah, dude, you know, that's a different conversation. That's a different show.
They're wiener lickers.
The
All right,
Wienerlich brothers
all right,
show?
all right. Let me bring us back because we went off the rails.
Way off the rails.
But let's go back to Breaklite and stop talking about bands we were in 14 years ago.
Fuck those bands.
So just tell us. I mean, we know you're going through a drummer search. You guys put out a lot of music in like 17, 18, 19, and then just a single last year. So what's next for you guys?
We have an album in the works.
Right now.
Yeah.
An album?
Ooh.
Yeah, man.
An LP, a
we're
full
working
length?
like 13 songs.
13 songs.
Oh, that's a nice number.
Yeah, right.
Wow,
And we,
I
we
like
figure
that.
it fits, but like because all the singles we did were Friday the 13th releases, so I figure if we could do
That's cool.
another
That
13.
and that 13.
Yeah.
But an LP, that's just,
You know.
you don't hear that. Everyone's doing singles at most an EP.
Yeah,
So it's pretty
yeah.
neat to
We've
hear
done
you
a
guys-
bunch of singles and EPs, so we're like, fuck it,
Let's do that
It's
LP.
time.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Me and
yeah.
Johnny just write songs, dude. Like it's nothing. So
I know,
it's like,
dude, we
it
just pump
sucks
'em
to
out.
sit for like a year on songs.
Yeah,
Right.
like, and
You
we
know
were
what I'm
sitting on
saying?
these
'Cause
songs
then-
forever, so it was like we had all this like creativity creativity backed up because it's like we want to get these songs like in the fucking in the fucking lineup. You know what I mean?
Sure,
It's
no,
like-
sure.
And it sucks.
You know, for all the shows
yeah.
you're on.
Yeah, I mean, well, like we've had these songs since before fucking quarantine. You know what I mean? Like
Damn.
most of these, so it's like
Wow,
we wanted
okay.
to play a lot of these like at like live shows, but we had a lot of shows, and then like when quarantine happened, we were like, we're gonna get this shit done, and then we didn't, and we got lazy, and yeah, now we're
I mean, it
here doing it now.
No, you guys are coming back. I mean,
Yeah.
the thing is, don't feel bad. Quarantine affected everyone differently. And everyone, I mean,
Yeah.
especially creatives.
It was,
You know, some people like I started hitting a stride because I had nothing to do, and then I was just okay, let me do it.
Yeah.
Where others, you guys were kind of hitting it really hard prior to COVID. I mean, you guys went down
So
to
fucking hard.
Texas before.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys have played.
Austin, baby.
Excuse me, you guys have played out of state quite a
Austin,
bit.
Tejas, dude.
So you mean you guys were kind of hitting it,
Tejas.
and then you guys are in that mode, and then when everything crashes, I could see that affecting your guys' creative state a lot differently than it would have mine.
Oh, dude, it sucked. We were on a
Oh my
huge upswing.
Weren't you
It was-
guys
it was
going
awesome.
to
It
what
was
is that
great.
thing in Texas?
South by Southwest, yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, we were playing like the little like outskirt shows, not like it was in the city, but it was like kind of like not officially affiliated with South by Southwest, but you'd get like the overflow.
No,
people
it was
from
it was
and, like,
it
a
was
lot
the
of
Kurger
locals, yeah.
Bing of Burger King.
Exactly, yeah. You
that's
know what I
cool.
mean? So it was like it was chill and like it was awesome. We had like great turnout. Like the tour down, we made some money off merch. and
nice.
shit.
Nice.
And we
Made a bunch
partied
of
for a
friends
whole
from
fucking
fucking-
yeah.
And you made those connections.
Other
You did that
parts of the
networking.
Dude,
world.
oh my god! Every night we were out on the strip in fucking Austin, just fucking hanging out with people and getting insanely fucked up and
damn,
and rapping out NWA on karaoke. What the fuck, dog? Boys in the Hood, dude. So
It's funny. I feel like a lot of like musicians and bands now, they're kind of getting to the whole like wellness and being like these like kind of just like a very put together people. Where you guys are still the classic rock stars. You're talking
we
about
just wanna
getting
party.
fucked up
Like,
in
yeah.
Texas. You know?
Like honestly, like we just want to have fun because everybody takes themselves too seriously, and we're like, yo, just be real.
Well, yeah, just the
Do
whole
your
rock
fucking
star
shit,
like
fucking rock and
persona.
roll.
Yeah.
I feel in 2021 compared to like maybe like 1985 is
yeah.
different. But
Yeah.
you guys
Now,
are still
we still
there.
Look at it in
You're still
1985.
We're like, dude, like,
Fuck
yeah, we're like rock and roll used to be badass, like, and shit like that, and it's,
It's
like,
not badass anymore, dude. Like, there's
like
different.
even
It's
in
very
the 90s,
different.
even Blink 182
Check out my
is fucking
band show.
badass,
Where are you guys
know what I
playing
mean?
at? We're
Like,
live streaming it from my bedroom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, right now, yeah.
It's like, well, I can tell you about this basement where we used to have these fucking nuts.
Club fucking germ.
Let's talk about the damn basement, bro.
Dude, he's
Germ,
club
dude.
fucking
So
germ, man.
obviously, so we know what's kind of going on with Breaklite, and good luck with all that. So again, what's going on with Club Germ? Is
Germ.
that still a thing? Is it?
It's a thing.
Is there?
There's
Club Germ
there's a
will
lot
never
going.
fucking die.
Yeah, it would have
Club
if we
Germ.
didn't
Okay.
have to leave the spot
Sounds
we
like
were
Club
at.
Petrie, dude.
It would have
It
never.
does.
It would have never died at all. But we're looking for a new spot, and we want to like get a new spot before
Trying to
shows
get
start
bigger,
happening
better.
again, so we can be. Like, you know what I mean, at the forefront of shit with shows.
Okay, so
it's
for
like,
the viewers and listeners, we need full detail on what Club Germ
oh my
is.
god,
Club Germ.
the debauchery that went down, and it was our basement that we fucking ran shows out of for like 2 years.
in fucking Pennsauken.
Oh
New
my
Jersey,
God, yeah.
dude.
And
out of nowhere.
we like at the in the beginning, it started out as just like we wanted to play shows in our basement. And we're like, it's big enough. Like we practice down here. It's fucking gnarly.
Yeah, like, why not?
You know? Yeah. So we're like,
Exactly.
why not? So and then like it turned into like. At the end of it, it's like we end up getting a fucking write up in the
bigger than we
Philadelphia
thought it was
Inquirer.
gonna be.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's
so
a good size.
yeah, we had an article
Damn.
written on us in the Philadelphia Inquirer. Like
That
on
is
one of
true.
our last shows. And it was
That's
like,
pretty fucking
what
dope.
the
And our
fuck, dude?
and our friends at Ugly
Like-
are the main picture, are they
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
So did you guys get hit with any fines or anything?
No, but we rarely ever had cops come. Like we had
Because
like,
it's
twice.
pretty much Camden.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
pretty. Yeah, it was.
Give
Yeah,
us a heads up too. They'd be like, yo, like you guys can put the beer in the fridge, but you can't really sell it. to
yeah.
people.
And they're like, you can't charge at the door, but you can ask for donations. And we were
Wow.
like,
There you go.
that's a cool way around the law
like
because they
some
were like,
They just don't want to come back.
like
They want this to work
they were
out.
Like, keep it like from spilling out in the streets. So like, just like keep it indoors or in your.
Well, they're like, can
in
you
your
keep
yard."
all the punks that are running around like in the basement?
Yeah, we can
Just
do that.
keep everybody there.
It's like you act like this is the first body I've had to hide in my fucking basement.
And like, dude, I don't know how our neighbors tolerated it because we did like.
Shout out to your
fucking,
neighbors.
Yeah,
two-
kinda, yeah, shout out to the
two
neighbors.
shows a week for like fucking like two and a half years.
What street was it on? Was it like a quiet street?
Yeah, Garden Avenue.
Garden Ave.
Now that we're out of there, yeah, Garden Avenue. We can't get in trouble by our landlord.
And wasn't
Yeah.
it wasn't it
Like-
a walk to a liquor store
Oh
as well?
yeah, we had
Oh,
a
liquor
canals.
store right at
the
the
canals
corner.
right on like Route
Canals.
38.
It was the best.
We were right down the street from it, and it was
right
perfect.
down the
dude.
street from our house, dude.
Yeah, it sounds like
Dude,
exactly.
oh my god, it was the best times ever.
It was
so
a
many
party
parties,
24/7.
lots of lots of illicit activity went on there.
Yes.
No, then
So,
you guys kept it going. I was even on a few
Oh
live
yeah,
streams.
you were.
You guys kind of kept it alive as. Excuse me, this thing is fucking with me.
Like
Like as much as possible.
yeah, like we
Yeah,
like
too.
when we started Breaklite, the scene in this area was
dead.
like on such a fucking it was on us in a slump because like it had just come off like the whole like modern baseball fucking like front bottoms boom in the area.
Yeah, I do remember that.
And then all those bands got big, and there was nobody to replace them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I never really thought of it. Like
There was
that.
nobody to replace them. Yeah, all those like there was all these
That's
like
why we started so many bands.
Yeah.
From the jump. That's why I was like, all right, yeah, we'll do Breaklite, but then we'll also do Ugly with Dylan.
yeah.
And then you were also in Kill House.
Yeah, in Kill House with Peeps because
And-
like, dude, there was nobody to play
Yeah,
with.
and
like,
when we started Germ,
most-
like we gave it like South Jersey a place to have fucking shows at.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because like,
You
and,
know what
like
I mean?
most Philly bands, like at first didn't want to come over to Jersey to play shows, so it was like, yo, we got to like come up with bands to fill out these lineups
Yeah,
for people that we.
and that's how
already
we met
fucking have.
we met like our first show. We had the Warhawks on there,
Then
and they're
LA's
they be
spawned
yeah.
out of fucking Germ.
Yeah, our first 420 show, man. That
Literally.
was our
I was-
420 show is what
I-
420 show was our annual thing. That and our
I showed up
Halloween
late
show,
at
man.
night to
And our
that, and I was
anniversary.
there for a little bit, the 420 show.
dude.
And then the next day, you're like, bro, why didn't you come? I'm like, "Are you fucking idiot? I was there." I said it was late. By the time
Sounds
he
like a
was
420 show.
he's like meatball.
Dude, we'd have to like run these shows, but we'd
so
spend all this time getting stressed out running up to it, and then once the show would start, we'd get fucking blasted. And black out.
Be like, all right, if you guys need anything, nobody's here to help.
Yeah, I remember
Figure it out.
Sorry.
I remember being at one, and I was hanging out with Dylan most of the night, and she was like she was making the germ juice drinks. Remember?
Oh my
Remember
God.
she was.
Dude, that was a recipe to black the fuck out.
That was saying. Yeah.
Like they were
literally was
the greatest drink ever because you could drink it like it's like water. It was so
Because it
good.
was just juice. It was juicy.
Yeah.
You know.
It was basically like jungle juice, but like on steroids.
You could tell every time she made one, she like felt bad.
Oh my
You
God,
know?
yeah,
like I'm
like-
sorry.
I'm sorry.
Dylan's like, you're probably gonna die. This took 20 years off your fucking
Please get
life.
home safe.
But I remember being at the back and like she had like most of it was like gone and we were just sitting there and then you two were just she's just like I'm gonna have to like clean up. I'm gonna have to. And you guys were just like, woo, you know.
Dude,
like,
I remember
enjoying the
like
show.
it got to a point at shows where if we had alcohol like supplied there, like we could like Dylan would have to take it upstairs and put it in Casey's room and lock it away because after the show would end and Dylan would leave, we'd all just raid
all
the
party.
fucking bar.
Yeah,
We'd all be
till,
like
9 in the
wrecked
morning.
and just like raid the bar and then like we'd end up losing money at Germ because we were all a bunch of alcoholics and like
Bring
drug
our
addicts
boy
running a
CJ to
fucking
start
venue
fucking holding money
in our
and
basement.
shit.
Yeah, so. We were
This sounds like
retarded,
it can
dude.
work without the drugs and alcohol, dude.
We got
Like
past
we're
that.
close
a lot
to
of
that
it.
talking, dude. You could get a pretty cheap house there.
Yeah, dude, we need to fill the South Jersey
Yeah.
void, dude.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to fucking play. around here.
We're
well,
planning
if
on
you get
bringing
Germ
it
back, we would love to do whatever. Hey, this is D-Note Speakers coming at you live
Yeah,
from
from
Germ.
Club
That would be pretty dope.
That would be nice.
That'd be
Cool.
We're working on doing. Excuse me. We're working on
worries.
doing fucking a compilation like thing on Bandcamp and
Sweet.
pressing it to like cassettes.
That'd be cool.
and
Oh, I
everything,
love that.
And
Love
doing
that.
like CDs and selling it on Bandcamp and having like proceeds go to us finding a new fucking Club
Like
Jam. At
funding
least-
Club
Yeah,
Jam.
that's a
at
great
least-
idea.
It's an
Yeah,
awesome
at least
idea.
us just putting like a fucking down payment on like a place. You know what I mean? Or like first and last month's rent. You know what I mean? On
you
a
just
spot.
you just said a plate. Are you guys shooting for not like a basement, like an actual?
I want-
like,
we want like a
We're
warehouse.
shooting for a
Like,
big
yeah, so-
fucking venue so
like-
we could get big bands.
like you
Yeah,
want to
we
get
want.
a
Yeah,
venue.
we want to. Yeah,
So
we
are
wanna
you
get
guys
bands that are
trying to
bigger.
push away from like the grittiness of Pensalkin Club Germ?
No.
and kinda-
We want to
place
keep
is
that
still gonna be
grittiness.
shit.
You just
but we
want a
wanna
bigger
have-
space.
Yeah, we want
You want a
bigger
bigger
gritty
scale.
I want a space for more grit. I want Gritty and his fucking kids to be at these shows.
I want gritty at Club Germ. Like fuck.
I
dude.
fully
That would
back
be a
this.
great
Yeah.
like.
Boom. Grand opening. Gritty's here.
Yeah,
Sup,
dude, that would
bitches?
be- yeah.
I
Come
fully
do
support
lines
this,
of coke with Gritty. You know?
There's, there's a
Man.
guy in Philly. I don't know if he still does it, but he did when he first came out. He was called Ghetto Gritty. Like honestly, he was Ghetto Gritty, and he would just like so maybe.
Oh my god.
It's
that's
like the most punk
amazing.
rock form
Yeah,
of gritty there is. So
yeah,
you might want
I'll
to
take
see if he still does
Still
it.
around.
He'll-
Yeah, I would ghetto gritty. Get
Ghetto
a picture
Gritty.
taken.
Yeah, I had one with him. I got one.
Blast the line. Take a hit off his crack pipe with fucking ghetto
I
gritty.
got-
Take the pictures and sell them.
And he's cool as shit. I got a picture of him at the Winter Classic a few years ago.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so badass.
All right,
Fucking
so
ghetto gritty.
guys, before we get into our topic of the day, can we get some of your plugs? Can we get Club Germ's handle and Breaklights?
At Club Germ Records on because we also function as a record label. So
Nice.
send your demos to us on
trying to put
Facebook
out
and
cassettes.
Instagram or whatever. Yeah, we're working on putting out cassettes. We're getting like a tape duplicator, and we're gonna
Oh, like doing it
do all-
yourselves.
So
Oh, nice.
we're looking for
Love it.
bands to join the Club Germ roster along with Breaklite, and we want to make it bigger, and we want to partner up with other labels and do cassettes for like labels.
Yeah, like bands
That's
that have
awesome.
signed.
That's how No Sleep Records, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah, we
started.
wanna- yeah,
they
we-
started like vinyl. They were just like a vinyl press. Like they
Yeah.
only did vinyls at
Yeah.
one point, I think.
Yeah, and we eventually want to move up to vinyls, but like cassettes are really cost effective. Like,
Are
you
they?
know what I mean? Oh my god, yeah. And like there's like indie like hipster kids will like eat them up.
That happens.
They always do, dude. I remember going to like shows and
So
like
many shows
like
have
I hadn't
cassettes,
seen a
yeah.
cassette in like 10 years, and I'm at like a basement show in like 2010, and these kids are buying cassettes, and I'm like, the fuck. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, bands actually make money, and I'm like, $5 for a cassette. I'm like, that's not bad. Like,
Yeah.
He
And then-
throws in
yeah.
the hipsters.
oh, dude, like, there were all these like indie hipster kids back in like 2010 with like the horn rim
Yeah.
glasses and like a mustache.
Wearing
It's like
a
you look
Walkman
like
on their side.
yeah, you look like if Buddy
Walkman.
Holly had a pedo stash.
I only
You're like, damn,
I
dude.
only drink beer with organic
Yeah,
hops.
yeah. Oh,
I
man.
saw a meme once that I was like dying. It was just like, my band is so indie that you have to buy 4 vinyls and play them simultaneously to listen to our song. And I died like all weekend like laughing at that, yo.
Amazing.
So fucking funny.
Yeah, dude.
What actually, so all that shit kind of goes into our topic is recording.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask or give us the story of the record in the shed. Why do I have a book?
No, it sounded like
you're just
YouTube. It sounded like
recording.
Yeah, it sounded like you're a music class.
We're going to talk about recording today. Professor
It's like
Dusty.
Sesame Street, like a segment.
Exactly.
I would totally be on Sesame Street.
Fuck yeah, dude.
It's a great show.
Yeah.
Mr. Rogers, Mr.
Yo
Rogers, I
Gabba
would
Gabba,
die
dude.
to be on Mr. Rogers, bro.
Yo Gabba Gabba.
Yeah.
I would
The
love to be on
Aquabats,
that. The
dude.
Aquabat Super Show.
You remember that fucking? You remember
The Aquabats.
show? Dude, yo.
Or they need to bring back Unsupervised, and I want to get a voice acting cameo.
That dude's hard as hell.
You guys ever see that show? It's like
Aquabats?
No, it's
no,
unsupervised. It's a cartoon that didn't really.
The
only
dudes
had-
from Always Sunny created it.
Yeah, and the guy that
Which one, Charlie?
the guy
And,
that plays cricket is one of the main voices.
Yeah.
and Justin Long.
Yeah,
does the
Justin
other.
Long. Yeah. Dude, yeah, Cricket and Justin Long are the two
And
main
it's just-
dudes.
it's
And
just-
It's just kids in school, and Kristen
and
Bell's a
it
voice.
looks like a suburb. It looks like Gloucester City. Like the setting of it looks like fucking Gloucester City.
Yeah.
To me, I'm like, this is
It
definitely
looks
New
like
Jersey.
that mixed in with like wherever the oblongs live, like all
Right?
shitty.
Yo, yeah.
like a radioactive town.
All right, let me reel this back because we could talk about fucking cartoons all episode. Just tell us about your
By the
first
way, I
demo.
love Gloucester City though.
Southside,
Just
throw that out there.
Clarify that.
No,
yeah.
let's clarify. We love Gloucester
friends
City.
up
We
there.
love hipsters. We love Kanye.
I have a weird
Like, we
dream
love
of
everybody.
opening a
It's all
pizza
love.
shop there.
Shout out to our Gloucester City peeps if they're watching this.
Fuck yeah.
Hey.
All right, again, let me reel this back for the 4th fucking
Yes.
time.
Fuck, sorry.
Tell us about the shed.
All right,
What's
record
up
it.
with the shed?
The shed's an iconic. That's where Breaklite started.
All right.
That's where
Shed.
Breaklite fucking started, and we recorded our first album in there with Nick May. You know Nick May
Love
from
Nick
Settle
May.
for Less.
Nick May, Settle
back
for
in the
Less.
day.
Shout out to
Shout out to Settle for Less and
to
Nick
Morning
May.
Hell yeah,
Eagle.
Nick May.
He just put out a very nice
Yeah.
EP, so shout out to him.
Yeah, he's involved with Club Germ Records loosely, or as tight as he wants to be. I don't know, Nick. So. But anyways, yeah, he put out his like new EP. But anyways, he was in Breaklite for a time.
I
as
forgot
a
about
second
that. To
guitarist,
be honest,
yeah.
I did
He-
forget about
and
that.
it was awesome.
It was
And then
the
you
coolest
know
sound that in the world.
he left.
And the motherfucker went to the West Coast.
But before that, he recorded all of our shit.
Did he do the
everything we
first
did.
Ugly EP as well?
Yes,
He did. Yeah.
The one that me and
he
Casey
also
are on.
did
Yeah,
Jailhouse,
Yeah.
too.
yeah. We used to be an
And
ugly.
wow, Nick May was just like the house.
Dude, he
the
was.
house
He was the
producer.
Club
Was,
Germ
dude.
producer, which now since he lives out on the West Coast, we have Pat from the Warhawks, who
Definitely.
records for
Shout
Club
out to
Germ
Pat
Records.
from Warhawks.
Fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
He records.
Everyone just points.
I gotta get
But
used
anyways.
to the cameras.
Yeah, hit us up for Pat's rates if you want to really good demos.
Whatever you're like,
bands.
getting
But
shit-
anyways.
whatever plugs you
I'm
have,
plugging
you can
it all,
literally
dude.
just turn here and just fucking shout it. We don't care.
But anyways, fucking yeah, the Shed though, dude, live from the Shed, our first album. We recorded in there. We recorded weekend sessions in there, and the Shed.
Well, so you did the first. So once Nick May moved away, you don't have the shed. It sounds like you traded the shed for the Club Germ basement.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No, it was a great trade.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Where have you guys been recording since then?
Well, we recorded everything with Nick. So before he left.
Even last year's single.
Oh yes.
Oh wow.
He did
That was the
everything. He
last
did
shit
all
we
our stuff.
recorded at Club Germ with Nick.
Damn.
It's a dedicated friend right there.
Well, where?
Oh, my God.
Where do you plan on
Like-
recording the LP you guys discussed with that?
Gradwell House. That's where we want to. We haven't decided on
Yeah,
anything,
we-
but we're heavily leaning towards. We want to record at Gradwell House with Nick from Man Overboard because he just moved in there.
Yeah.
And
he
I'm
just went over there.
I love Man Overboard. Like I grew up loving those dudes. Settle for Less used to play with those. I used to see those dudes every fucking
We
weekend.
saw.
Front page, man.
Dude,
We
Front
saw-
Page,
Known them
yes,
since the
dude,
fucking
like
Front Page.
their old band before Front Page, Troubled Youth played
Yeah,
Matt
dude,
Stock.
Matt
That was
Stock.
Red
Like-
Tuesday.
Dude,
Remember the drummer? He was in that? That
Red
was a great
Tuesday.
band.
And dude, and then Front Page. Came,
I remember
and they were amazing.
me and you saw the front page at
Q
Q Club 2.
dog.
Fucking Q
Were
Club,
you with
man.
us? You might have been with
Yes,
us. Was
dude,
he
you
with
and
us?
Casey.
Every
And then
fucking show.
outside.
I was friends with. I was. Me and Justin talked a lot like through MySpace because I booked him on Matt Stock.
We were MySpace friends back in the day.
MySpace. Dude, we were MySpace friends back in the day.
It's time to bring it back.
You know,
It
but
really
anyways,
is.
yeah.
MySpace was the best.
Tom is just hanging
really
out.
is.
He can do whatever. He just needs to.
Tom
He needs to come
Tom
back
was
and
the
bring
man,
MySpace
dude.
back from the fucking dead. But
Bring Tom
yeah,
back.
we want to
Yeah,
record Nick
seriously.
from Man Overboard.
That's awesome.
They're he did the early Man Overboard stuff. You know what I mean? Like their earlier shit. He's the guy who recorded it at Small Hill.
No, he's
And we're
talented,
like,
man.
And he's
He's
only
very
gotten
talented. He's a
better
talented
from
producer.
there. And we're like, fuck, dude, like what he could do with a band that is raw as Breaklite, he'd be able to clean us up enough
And
to
make
where,
us
yeah,
radio
we're like,
playable,
yeah,
dude.
where it's like,
Yeah.
we're cleaning
that the
up,
next
but we
step?
can still keep
Radio
our edge.
playable?
And he's
Yeah.
got
Not
the
like-
credibility because he's like, you know.
I mean, we're
Yeah.
trying.
So,
you know
I don't know,
what I'm
that's
saying?
what we
But
wanna
like,
do.
Yeah.
Our recordings.
That's
need
where we're
to
heading.
sound-
We're like, fuck,
Yeah,
man.
this all comes down to
And
it.
this
Our
new
recordings
album's
need to
fire,
sound
so-
a little fucking cleaner.
All right, we're having four
Sorry.
conversations. Nah, everyone's excited. We're excitable. It happens.
Do we have an outline of like a release date yet? Or
I'm saying,
no, we're
like,
super in the future here.
They have no idea where they're recording.
I'm
Where's
saying-
it going to be released?
I'm saying,
a general outline, you know.
It is undetermined right
Okay.
now. We are working on the demos.
Yeah,
so
we're
like we have
demoing.
a majority of them already recorded.
Gotcha.
And then we're also in the search for a new drummer.
Yeah, true.
So we're trying to find
Baby
Yeah,
steps,
it's like,
man. You guys are
once
on
we
baby
once we
steps.
get a new drummer and finish like the last couple demos because we have like 8 out of the 13 songs demoed already.
That's not bad.
Nice.
So we're like, we have these, and we're like, fuck yeah, can't wait to do it. And once we get a drummer, we're gonna go and check out and see what grad like charges, you know, and see what Nick's schedule looks like, and if he's down to do it, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like if he even fucking wants to fuck with us.
No, that's
So,
awesome. And
yeah.
Gradwell, that's a good facility.
Dude,
you know,
exactly.
it's a great
Grabs the
facility.
shit, man.
So no, I
Dude,
wish you guys the
oh my
best
God.
with that,
and
man.
all of our friends record at Gradwell House,
Fuck
so
yeah.
we're like, we should join the fucking.
We gotta
flock
join
with
the
that.
grad
Yeah, we're
family.
yeah,
like,
I mean, I'd
fuck,
say
man.
Gradwell locally is probably, you know, that's
They're the top.
Yeah, they're like a top dog.
Them and I think like Headroom over in Philly are like my top 2
Well,
local.
I know Nick
studios.
he just left, but I know Ace Ender's studio. I think
Oh,
the
yeah,
Lumberyard.
that's- yeah,
I mean, that's
Lumberyard.
still
Yeah,
a very
Nick
nice
used to
one.
be. Nick used to.
He
be
used to
part
work
of
over there, yeah.
And
Yep.
then he left Lumberyard.
And then he went to Gradwell.
Yeah. So.
But nah, man, that would be an awesome producer. You know, I've actually.
hashtag goals.
Do you guys know what Cameo is? I mean, I'm a boomer.
I saw that on Facebook.
Cameo,
That was
yeah.
dope. Yeah.
Yo,
See that?
I'm
Yeah.
trying to wait. What? Can't wait.
You know what Cameo is?
Cameo,
Where-
yeah.
So I didn't post it, but I got a cameo from Zach Einstein,
Cameo?
who we hung out with at
Wire
the Q
it
Club
up.
from
Yeah.
Man Overboard. He's on Cameo.
Yo.
So and he's you know, it's not like he's not
That's
a lot of
fucking
money.
wild.
So I said, hey dude, I'm in a band. Can you check out a single? Just give me some advice. Do you think this is catchy? How you know? And I have like it's like 3 minutes long of him like, yeah, this line's good. You guys are catchy, like, and giving me some pointers.
I think
Like,
Cameo is the
but
coolest
it-
shit ever.
3 minutes, like it's not like he was just like,
Yo, that's
No,
a
quick 30-second thing.
really good idea to
Yeah.
get music out there.
Yeah.
Cameo is the coolest shit ever, dude. I want to get Dirt Nasty and Mickey Avalon to do a cameo for me because I'm obsessed with those dudes.
yeah.
Like I'm like, dude, they need to be my parents. We wanted them to play the Club Germ 420 show.
Yeah, we were
Like that was like that before we moved out. We're like, we're getting them to do it together. Like I'm like, I want Dirt Nasty and Mickey Avalon. But
That's awesome.
Cameo, yeah, Cameo is the shit.
I
And
love
that's
it, dude.
fucking
And,
badass.
but I want to get him on like a Dusty feature, like a single
Zach-
or something.
wait, Zach?
Zach
Fuck
yeah,
yeah,
Zach
dude.
Einstein. Because I even think like
It's
his
possible,
he had
dude.
the higher voice, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like
Nick had Nick also sang pretty high.
Nick
Like,
sang pretty high,
They
but-
both sang high, but it was like different. Like they had
I feel like
different ranges,
Zach's
I feel
was
like.
just like, or at least for Man Overboard, not
Yeah.
the front page. It was a little like kind of cleaner, little bit of like a Mel yell,
Yeah.
you know, from like No
Yeah.
Effects kind of. And I'm just like, dude, I know there'd be something. Me and him going back. I'm like,
Dude,
it could be
that
cool.
dude-
So I would like to do that. In
feature
the
on a
future.
Dusty single. Zach, dude, fucking do it. If you ever watch this fucking
Like cameo,
podcast.
like bro, I'll get like 5 more cameos if you like.
Yeah.
Just clip them all together.
We shouted out like Man
dude,
Overboard
can
like
you just,
20
like, sing
times,
this line for
dude.
me
Like,
real quick?
just do it for Dusty.
Well, the thing is,
hashtag do it for Dusty.
but that's
dude.
kind of like I would ask him permission.
Spam
like,
Zach.
Can I say Zach from Man Overboard? Like if he's like, dude, I'd rather you not. Like I wouldn't. But it's like for people to pay attention, you have to do that. Like it's from Man Overboard, or else you're not even gonna pay attention
Yeah.
to the song unless I put that he's from Man Overboard.
Exactly.
Right.
So, but it's like, but those are marketing tools.
Dude,
Yeah.
like,
It's just what you gotta use.
straight up, dude. Like, campaign right now, dude. Do it for Dusty, Zach.
for
Yo.
Zach.
Zach.
Started on TikTok.
Zach, do it for
TikTok, dude.
Dusty.
He's
on,
like,
Zach.
bro, you never even asked me, and there's like this thing online.
Right?
Like, do it.
Do it for Dusty.
You got people standing outside of Zach's house
Right.
protesting.
Signs.
Right, dude?
Dusty.
I would
it's
probably,
like, dude,
right now.
if that happened, I'd probably like post like, guys, there's a lot going on in the world. Like, there's a lot more things
You
than
don't need to
bothering
protest
Zach
like this.
Einstein and Man Overboard.
Dude, good old Dusty. Dusty man overboard fucking John.
It would be good.
Make it happen.
I wouldn't
Make
just
it
get a feature from
happen.
someone because of their name. Like I said, I think it would sound good. Plus, he's a musician that I enjoy. Just like,
dude,
whatever.
Yeah. They're like local legends, man.
Yeah,
Man
exactly.
overboard. As far as like, like pop punk goes, man.
Really,
They're,
I
like,
mean, dude,
Nah,
we're
and then-
chilling in this area.
top fucking tier.
Yeah,
You
yes,
know?
sir.
So it's
No,
like,
we're all just building a legacy, bro.
Exactly.
That's all we're doing.
trying
build
to
it- build it together.
Keep the scene alive, man. Keep the scene alive.
Scene alive, man. We got to support. So let's. I got a few more things here. Let me ask you guys, just because you guys have been doing this for
Ever.
a long time, just because everyone's scared to try new things. Anyone's scared to put anything on the internet because everyone's just like saying how bad each other are and much each other sucks. What would you like? Just what advice would you give someone who's maybe still our age and just wants to I want to fucking play punk rock. I want to record music.
Just do it.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck whatever anyone
All right.
thinks.
Yo,
No,
ready? Hold on.
stop. Nike already took it.
Yeah.
What's
Fine.
your advice?
Ready? Yo, you probably got an iPhone, right? You got this thing called GarageBand that you can download on there. And if you got a guitar, right, you could just you can legit just plug that shit in.
Yep, it's an
through
adapter
an
for it.
iRig, yeah. And then there's fake drums on there. You don't even need a fucking drummer to do it.
You
Like,
say-
that's
are
how
you
we
Shout
saying
out to
I can
Bruno,
record music
by the
without
way.
any
The
friends?
iRig.
Holy fuck, yeah, dude. If you're a lonely
what you're
fucking dude, yeah. But it's better to
possible.
have friends because it's more fun. But like,
Get some friends.
But yeah, dude, get some
Step two,
fucking
get some
friends.
friends.
So
Yeah.
the first advice is get some fucking friends.
Get friends first.
Nah, dude, make the music first, then get friends.
Yeah, I mean, still get friends.
Yeah, but you'll get the
Don't
friend.
just be sitting
Make the
around
music.
with your
It's
basement.
like
DM
Field
all
of
of
Dreams,
us. We'll
dude.
be your friend.
Like if you build it, they will come. You know what I mean?
It's true.
Bro, that is true though.
true.
If you
Dude,
build it,
that's
they
how
will
Club
come.
Germ was, man. Like
If you build it, they will come.
Dude, we didn't think anyone was gonna
we
show
made
up.
everybody come at Club Germ.
Come to these
Everybody
shows.
came.
Next thing
Start
you know,
worrying
we're,
about
all
the
over the
police.
showing up to our house because the shit went viral.
Dude,
They're like,
yeah,
I made Club Germ at Tinder.
Our first
Like,
last
come
show,
on.
yeah, our first last show. The cops show up like
Our
20
first
minutes.
last
Yeah, we had
Confused by
like
that
a
statement.
series of like 3 or 4 last
Yeah,
shows.
it was
Because
grand
people like,
reopenings.
yeah, because people will be like, "Yo, I want to play Club German." We're like, "Oh, well, we don't want to deny them the opportunity, and we're still here." So fucking, all right, one night only, like last show part 2, like. So our first one, like, it went viral because we had stolen wheelchairs. It's our buddy Oscar and his dad. His dad was in the band The Boyles back in the day. You know the Boyles.
The Boyles sing the Flyers.
Yeah. His
yeah.
like
The origin, the
Yes,
fact.
exactly.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
Oscar Caps. Right?
That's
Yeah.
dope.
He played guitar for the Boyles.
Yo,
right?
we gotta
And
get him
son,
and his ass in
dude,
here.
fucking hit up Oscar Caps 4 from Stolen Wheelchairs.
Oscar
See if you can
Paps,
get-
bro.
No, Oscar Caps.
Cabs.
And
man.
see if you can get him and his see if you can get him and his dad because they're both in stolen wheelchairs and his dad's the one from the Boyles
That is awesome.
and they played Germ. And it
That's
was fucking
awesome.
awesome. They originally wanted to get Blank 77, who I loved in high school. They were great. They're awesome fucking like
Or
you know.
Cheap Sex. Remember that?
Dude, oh
that
my
would have been
God.
never.
Oh
Cheap
my
Sex
God,
was
Cheap
dope
Sex,
as
dude.
shit.
But anyways, yeah, like what's his name? Oscar for the Boyles. Yeah, like fucking played my basement. I was like, holy shit! And that was our first last show, but it went viral. Because we had like a lot of good bands on there. There was like them,
Oh,
Doc
dude, it was
Rotten.
stacked fucking
Yeah,
line.
dude.
Doc Rotten,
Oh my
yeah.
God, yeah. It was a lot of good
It
bands,
was
and
a
we were like,
stacked
holy
line.
shit, this is fucking awesome. So it went viral on the internet. Pensauken Township saw it, and they sent the cops out to our house like about like a half hour before. People are showing up. And they're like, yo, what's going on here? And like, we're like, yo, we have shows here. And they're like, well, that's where we found out we can't charge at the door. And it's got to be like donations.
really?
Like a $5 suggested donation. But we were still like,
Fuck
pay
it.
it $5 so the
sure
bands
get
get
it.
paid. Like, yeah.
Like, hey,
be
it's
real
a
about it.
$5 donation.
Yeah, exactly. Like $5 donation or meet me out back. No. Like,
As you got a crusty punk rocker
Right.
in the corner with a bat, like,
like ready to go. Yeah, but like, yeah, we found out like that was that shit there, and like they were like, yo, we didn't even know you guys were doing shows out here. And
Shout out to the Pensauken cops, dude, honestly.
The cops had come out like 2 years, like 2 times prior, but that's because we went over like the sound ordinance
Yeah,
limit.
like-
We were like told like 1 o'clock.
Oh, dude, we
Really?
always
And like they'd
said.
show up and be like, yo, the show's got to stop. Like.
Damn.
We'd be like, dude,
and
we
we're
got
like,
one more
oh, we
band."
got one more band. Give us 20 more minutes,
Yeah.
dude. And they'd be like, all right, keep it down though. And then we'd still blast it out, and then
Yeah.
they'd leave us alone, show it in.
Cherry
blah, blah,
Hill
blah.
shut that shit
but,
down.
all right, keep
Oh,
it
dude.
down.
Sometimes
Like, yeah,
they just
sure.
try to show
Yeah,
up,
dude,
you know.
yeah.
Yeah, no, of
And,
course.
Yeah, but the cop that day was like, yeah, we didn't even know you guys were doing shows here. Like, what is this? And I was like, yeah, dude, we've been doing it for 2 years. And he's like, what?
It's Club fucking Germ,
Yeah,
dude.
I was like Club Germ. I got it on my fucking knuckles. Like,
Where you been at,
like,
cuz?
that came from because like the first show we had, Casey suggested Club Germ, and I shot him down, and then we agreed on it. And I was like, if we last a year, I'll get it tattooed on my knuckles.
Respect.
I do remember.
And we lasted a fucking year, and at
There it is.
like our friend Nicole did the tattoo for me. She got a tattoo gun because she did my like Fiddler tattoo.
Shout out
to
Nicole.
Fiddler. I loved it. Yeah, Nicole
it on
and
me,
Fiddler.
too.
Love Fiddler.
She did mine at this show we did in Philly. I got a Club Germ tattoo, right? Blacked out. It was our release show. I blacked the fuck
Black
out.
the fuck out and
before
ruin the show.
Dude, I don't even think anyone heard me play one note on the bass that night.
Oh yeah. I was like looking at Casey and
the bass the whole night.
I was standing there, like I knew I was there. I knew what I was doing. Dude, I just could not fucking control myself.
I wanted to
and get
flip
myself
out on him
focused
so
enough.
bad. After the set, like I go over to him and I'm like pissed, and he just like looks at like me and like our old drummer Steve, and he's like, "I'm sorry, guys."
I'm so sorry.
And we're like, "Fuck, dude, we can't even yell at you because you just like you knew what you did wrong." And like it was the worst show we ever played.
It's like he just like bowed
and like people are coming up to us and they're like, "You guys did so good," and I'm like, "No, we didn't. No, like don't lie. Like don't lie to me.
Sweet set, bro.
Like it's like I know you like our music, but don't fucking lie to me. Like please."
Everyone was coming up to me like,
Sweet
"Yo, it's
set,
not
bro.
the
Can I
song."
borrow your amp?
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, no, we were the headlining band that night because it was our release show. So like everybody who wanted to borrow our amp already borrowed our amp. So you know, I feel like a lot of those, dude, that set was sick. Was a lot of the like, thanks for letting us use
Thanks
your
for
shit,
letting us
man."
play.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Thanks for giving us some
yeah,
gear to use.
like our buddy Johnny, like who put on the show, he Party Wolf Productions, right? Fucking
Party Wolf.
he was like fucking. He's like, dude, you guys did so good. It was so raw, and I'm like, you want to call that raw?
You're wrong.
Raw because there was
Yes,
no
dude.
bass.
It's a nice way for just saying sucks, bro.
Yeah.
You guys were just like
He was like, it was so
Raw,
good, and I'm
raw
like, I
meat
don't
up
think it was
there.
good, dude, but like,
as he whips out like a raw steak, like just so
Right?
raw, bro.
dude, oh,
I
man.
don't regret it though because it makes.
It
for
was
a
so
fucking
funny, dude.
It's a great story now.
It's
a
like
great story.
It's like the South by Southwest fucking drug bust story.
Right at the time, I was like, "Damn, I dropped the fucking ball, guys. Like, I'm sorry." Now I'm like, "Fuck it, dude."
You didn't even pick the ball up, dude.
Don't do it again, please. Don't do it again. If our first show back, you do that, I'm gonna be.
Dude, now.
Oh
I'm
my
going.
god, dude.
The next thing you know, we see Breaklite is
please
currently looking for a
fucking
bassist.
Right?
And the drummer.
And Casey's looking for a brother.
Fucking, I remember, bro. You remember Savage Rock School? Mm-hmm. It was an old dentist place that got like just
place
ripped
is
out.
wild.
They
Yeah.
put a little like corny stage there. Boom, shows. And
We need more of that.
back in like I was like
We
17.
need more
I
of
had
that.
my license, but or maybe I don't know. Maybe my mom dropped me off. But anyway, we were playing a show.
Probably
And
that.
it was kind of the beginnings of our kind of like green kind of like
Smoking
start.
cigs.
Yeah, and me and
Smoking
our
the green
guitarist
cigs.
Devil's
Nick
lettuce.
Silvideo,
Yeah.
me and him, we and we played a show, the show, and after the show, we were packing up, and I'm like, dude, I don't remember just playing like at all. And then like someone videotaped it. It wasn't on YouTube. We watched it. We're like, oh, never. You save that for
Never
after
again,
the
yeah.
show. 'Cause it
no.
was just dreadful.
From the beginning of Breaklite, dude, that's how we function, man. We just get blasted.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah.
And then-
You have
and
to
then we
make
learned
sure
our
you were
limits,
fucked up
too,
enough
eventually.
And learn how to play your instruments fucked up.
Like I remember one time in
It's
It's a
Brooklyn-
learning process. I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, no, I remember one time when we played New York, I wanted to go to a party in Brooklyn because I got fucking hammered at this show we played. Like we didn't play bad, but it was like sloppy, but it wasn't bad or whatever. But
It was raw.
yeah, I had a lot of whiskey. It was raw. But anyways, I wanted to go to this party that this other band like invited us to earlier in the day, and like we're about to leave, and I'm like, let's go to the party in Brooklyn. It's Easter weekend, dude. Easter weekend, like it's Saturday, and like Easter's the next day, and like everybody's like, dude, we gotta go home. Like Easter's tomorrow. I'm like, fuck Easter. Like I'm walking over the Brooklyn fucking bridge. Fuck you guys. Like middle of Lower East Side Manhattan, like around the corner from where CBGB used to be.
Oh,
like
that's nice.
flipping out in the middle of the street, like on Casey, our old drummer Steve, and our buddy Sean. Like I'm just like,
We're all
fuck
trying
you
to get
guys.
him
I'm
in
like,
the
I
truck.
fucking hate you guys.
Fuck in
They're
the
like,
truck,
dude,
dude.
yeah.
I'll beat your ass if you don't get in the
I'm like,
fucking car.
fuck you. I'm walking to Brooklyn. I'll take the train home tomorrow.
Johnny, it's Easter.
I mean, like, mind you, I have $5 in my pocket. That's not getting me back to Philly from New York. So yeah,
he's like, I'll call Brady.
That'll get you like a
call. Yeah, I'm like,
give you a ride.
yeah, I'm like, fuck you guys.
Driving to New York.
It's like $5. I can get
I'm
a
pretty sure I probably passed out like 5 minutes in that ride home.
As soon as we
I can get a 40 a Hurricane and a pack of Cheyennes
Exactly,
for $5.
$5. Fuck yeah, dude. Like, I was ready to go. Because this band earlier, like in the day that we saw at this place, ABC No Rio, gym shorts. I bought their T-shirt.
Fuck yeah.
They were fucking great.
Pizza
And
joint.
dude, yeah, the pizza joint shirt. That was my weekend shirt forever. But yeah, dude, I bought that.
I don't even
It's
have
so
my
funny.
Easter shirt. I'm in my weekend shirt.
Yeah, like, dude, I was ready to go to that party, dude. They invited us, and I was just ready to go. And, like,
Amped
they
up.
were not. They were like, let's go home. It's a long ride. And I'm like, let's go fucking party in Brooklyn,
It's
guys.
already like 1:30 in the morning because every show in New York runs fucking
Hey,
late
'cause
as hell.
That's because the bars don't
Like,
close
dude.
till 4.
I know, like,
Is that a
Really?
fact?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, I was gonna, around here it's
Oh my
2 a.m.
gosh,
and it's
yeah.
grandfathered in.
4.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
That's
crazy.
I
4
love
is
it. Dude,
Yo, you could get
2 is
go
like
to
2.
Warner's show.
You close down a bar, you're like,
Right.
Fucking drink.
what a
we
night.
went to Brooklyn to go see our buddies we were kind of friends with them. We met them like in their first time through Philly and everything. And like these dudes, Shame from the UK, they're pretty known over there.
Nice.
And pretty big in Philly. And like they came through to New York and they guest listed us to their show,
Yeah,
and we
fuck
partied
yeah.
with them afterwards till like fucking like 6 in the morning.
Dude, it was cool as shit.
It was fucking wild. Like New York's insane with bars, dude. They don't give a
But hold
shit.
on.
City never
I
sleeps.
just
City that never
it
sleeps.
wasn't
City that never sleeps. It's real shit.
you was it Easter?
No, it was not Easter.
All right, good.
It was not Easter.
No, that time
was
was
not
not
easy.
easy.
And then this other time it was Casey's cat's birthday.
Right?
We had to hightail it out of there.
Oh,
The
yeah,
show was-
We just fucking leave.
Peanut's the fucking man. Peanut is the fucking man.
Oh, fucking A.
Shout out Charlie.
He's the only pet birthday I'll accept for.
Right.
We gotta have you back on, and it's just like Breaklite story. We just want stories, just these fucked up stories.
We got
That's a whole nother
Ridiculous
episode.
for fucking days.
Oh my god.
Especially me and John, like, aside from Breaklite, dude,
Oh my
we have
God.
stories.
Well, here I did write this down
Stories for
because we
days.
prior were talking about recording. I was like, worst recording, best recording story.
Oh my god. All right.
You
Our
got a funny one for
ready,
us?
worst recording story? Ready?
Go.
All right. We tried to write a song the day that we recorded, right? It was superstitious.
Yep.
Right? It was superstitious. We were like, we're gonna write this song
Everyone
the day we
insisted
recorded.
on
a lot of
And we
pressure.
recorded it.
Like, yeah, let's
we
work on it.
recorded it at Nick May's house. We recorded it at Nick May's house in his dining room.
Yep.
And everything,
His
and we're
parents
like,
are
it's gonna
away.
sound great. Steve goes in there not knowing what to play, and like we spent the whole day just trying to do drums, and nobody even got like the right take at all, and it was so fucking bad.
No one got the right take?
Yeah, like
Dude, we
I mean,
had
we
to
got
go
like
back, like,
good
2
takes for a
weekends
couple
later
other
and
songs
finish
that we already knew, but the ones like we had 2 songs we were trying to write. One of them never got released.
Yep.
And like that's a B-side that people will hear when like we die.
It'll be released on
When we
Easter.
die.
Burn it in a fire, so nobody hears.
I don't know, it's
that
not as
fucking
bad.
song.
It's like here's the song live. Dun.
One day.
Not the release.
But it's, dude, yeah, it's not the release show. But
This song is called Release Show. Dun.
Dude, I might
just
write a
droning,
song.
Dude, you gotta do
bass
it now.
I might write.
Write a 2-note song and see if you can pass it off. You know.
dude, oh man, but it
drunk
was,
enough
it,
to
yeah,
pass
oh my
anything.
god, that was the worst experience ever, dude. Drums took all day. We were all pissed off at each other. We all wanted to kill each other. And the best experience was probably
Austin, Texas.
no, best recording.
Well, yeah, the
Dude,
question was
the
recording.
recent demos.
We
but,
can,
like,
I mean, you guys have plenty of stories. It's obvious, but we're looking. What's your best recording studio? Or
aside
story?
from like the last batch of stuff we did with Nick, probably the demos we've been doing with Pat from the Warhawks.
Yeah.
It's been going so
Running
smooth
so smooth.
and everything.
Well, how are you
And,
guys demoing? Are you guys like doing like
we're doing program
just scratch
drums
guitar
and then,
or some program?
Yeah, program drums. We're doing a lot. We're like layering, like we're recording the actual album. It's like insane.
Cool.
Like we'll show you the shit after the show. You know,
God,
and all that.
boners.
We'll show you some of the stuff. But it's like we're going through like a whole insane process with him, and like he's doing like program drums, and he's playing drums over top of the program drums and deleting the program drum track. So it's like he's already got the drums.
He's doing the drums,
yeah.
deleting the drums, but then adding drums into program.
Yeah,
drums
it's
to track drums.
it's not as complicated as it sounds. I'm
takes
just
like
really
5 minutes to
stoned
make,
and
like, a
getting
simple beat.
and I got a little buzz going on me, but yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts.
I mean, we
No.
have a drummer, and he's.
Hey,
but I
man.
think he's retired.
Fucking fucking retired.
Never owned a.
retired.
I was in a band and I never owned a drum set. So
I've never
let that
retired.
sink
I got offered to
I
be in a
took a
band. And I went out and
hiatus,
bought
but I
a
never retired. I took
It's more effort than I
sabbatical.
put in. Brian Smolsky, if you're ever listening, I'm sorry, dude, for lying for like a whole year
I
about it.
love that kid.
Damn.
Brian Smolsky's a cool ass dude. I wish
He's
that I
like-
could say hi to him again.
Brian
It's been a long
Smolsky,
time.
he's that kid. He's gonna cure diseases. He's gonna be president. He's just anything he wants to. He's gonna succeed.
Yeah, he's a
he's
good
that
dude.
kind of guy.
Good dude.
He makes all of us just look horrible. All right, I think we're kind of winding down here, guys. But I got one last on my list here.
No, you don't.
I fucking do.
No, I'm kidding, dude.
Well, I took improv for years. This might be on the fly.
Shit.
Did you really
Well,
take improv?
Improv ass
Well,
fucking
before-
does.
Classes, dude?
I used to take improv, and then my mom got me a guitar, and then that went out the door, and I was just like punk rock,
Yeah, dude, that's how it happens.
and then that took
man.
over.
Wow,
and that was
dusty
it.
fact. I never knew. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, well, Walnut Street
Scott,
Theater
dude.
down Philadelphia. There you go.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Why? How do you think I can think of things on the fly?
Yeah, I used to be a straight A student, and I found punk rock, dude.
There you go.
And then all down the hill from there.
I actually was a decent
All fucking
student, and then
downhill.
7th grade, my mom bought me my first guitar, and then
Yeah.
that's kind of where the downfall.
Yeah, dude. I was in ready?
Still a
Like,
student, dude, and I was
dude,
a
yeah,
student.
like
And
fifth,
then I
like
found
fifth
music,
grade.
and I was like,
Fifth grade, I
don't
heard
wanna
Blink
go to
182's
school again.
Dude Ranch, and I was like, I think I don't want to go to school.
Yeah.
Casey's like,
I
I was.
want to drop out and be a musician. And then
Casey's like, I
downhill.
was a C&D student, and then I found punk rock, and then I decided
To stay.
I'll just get my GED.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, I did
He graduated. We
I
both
made
graduated.
myself finish.
I
But
actually-
Barely.
deep down inside, I was like, I want to drop the fuck out of school.
Oh, dude, every
Yeah.
day.
I want to drop the fuck out of school.
I was like that. I was like, I think I even once went to my mom like,
Yeah.
I'll practice like 20 hours a day if you just let me drop out and get my
Yeah.
GED.
Oh,
And my mom was
he's
just
trying.
like, get the fuck upstairs.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's
But
Easter.
yo, we found a loophole though, just like we did with like the ticket thing,
Yeah.
like earlier, like looping back to that, right? With fucking school, our junior and senior years, since we got held back a year
Yep.
in school, fucking. We were
Aren't
already
you like 5 years older
No,
than
no,
him?
no,
You were in
no,
the
no,
same
no.
grade.
What's the age difference here?
No, me and him
yeah,
are
he
5
is
years
5 years
difference.
older.
And you were in the same grade.
Yeah, no.
no, you can, like, dude, this
Like
has
separately,
literally
ready?
happened
This is
for
what we
both
did.
of
Yeah,
us.
we both got held back when we were kids
Oh,
in
okay.
in school. So we were already 18 when we were juniors. So like we could go down to the office junior year and sign ourselves out
Dude, I can sign
halfway
myself.
through.
That's
pretty rad.
Yeah,
Sign my
and we
friend
knew the
out.
one lady in the office, so she'd tell us what time that we'd get the full day's credit at school. So we'd
Inside
go home
plug.
early all the fucking time.
That's
I'm
it.
like, fuck this. I'm not.
Yeah, I just
Fuck
signed
this
out.
shit.
What
Yeah.
is the age
Like,
difference
Fuck
between you guys?
lunch, fuck
5
gym,
years.
fuck
Um,
kids, I'm out of here.
Damn, lunch and
I'm
gym.
21,
Those are like the best,
31,
especially when you're playing
21.
dodgeball.
Well,
No,
my
I'm
senior year
31,
was
and
badass,
he's
'cause I had, like,
whatever
gym
5
and
years
then
below
lunch.
that is.
All right, it's 27.
He's
Junior
also
year,
31.
Okay.
He's 31 minus 5.
All right, so
Gotcha,
we'll
gotcha.
write down. We need another episode where we just talk about school.
Oh, dude, fuck school.
I'd hate to be in school now because any grade, like it's not like report cards. Like my son's mom, if he gets a bad grade, I get the text. Like,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I'll call him and be like,
Get your ass in here.
That's
what's
tough.
going on?
fuck is wrong with you, kid?
You're acting like every day's Easter.
Yo, I feel, dude,
D in art class?
I feel that, dude. Ryan's 12 now.
Wow.
Yeah, dude.
Hayden will be 10 in May.
It's fucking crazy. It's
Dude,
so fucking
Ryan's
crazy.
a drummer, dude.
Yeah, he just
Well,
started
he's
playing.
been in a few bands now. I saw a
Oh,
video
yeah.
you posted and whatnot.
Dude,
Dude, did
tell
he
you-
play Club Germ?
not yet. No.
He was at a show or two. He was there
He
at least
was.
once.
He was. I had
Yeah,
to
he
like.
came
I had to
to
be
a
like. I had to be like, yo, hide the all the bad stuff that you're doing. Like, when he was there.
Well,
But,
so you had
know.
like the PG-13
Yeah,
shows.
yeah.
and then
I
you
was
had,
like,
the
I
R
was like, you're 10. You
Well,
can
it's like
you can see
PG-13
people
in the
drink,
front, they're, like,
Yeah,
rated
know,
X
and smoke
the
cigs,
In the back.
like,
what
you
I'm
know.
saying? Like in the garage was rated X.
No, it's when
Yeah.
you go to a gentleman's club. It's always
then
like
you
the
walk out
champagne
the
room.
back.
Exactly, dude. Yeah. Our
Whatever they
garage
call it.
was the champagne room, except instead of champagne, it was the.
Don't
cocaine.
ever say that again. That was just
It was the cocaine room.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
The powder room.
Yeah,
dude.
the powder room.
Literally the powder room.
Like, and dude,
It's
like,
a toes
and there was a lot,
cold.
and like the garage was packed full of shit. So it was really like
Garage full of
5 by 5 square that 20 people, yeah,
standing
in a line,
this
and everybody's like, "Yo, bust me out a rail." Bust
One
me- bust me
table.
out a rail. It's awful.
no, but then
Awful.
at the same time, you had like your laundry room down there. So then, like
yeah.
your sister be coming in, like like in PJs doing her laundry as like this show's going on.
Oh,
Dude,
literally.
Everyone's
oh my
like
God.
beating each other the fuck up and
ridiculous.
My
shit.
parents lived there. My parents would come downstairs in the basement. They'd be like,
Your parents are a
1
different
o'clock,
breed. How your
like,
parents
shut
like
it
put up
down.
with you guys is
I
like
don't
just
fucking know,
insane.
dude.
I don't know either, man.
Me and
Like,
Johnny are people you gotta live with.
yeah,
You know
ready?
what I
Like
mean?
we always say, like the
take-
club,
take
the
what
club
you
germ
get, 'cause
mantra
that's
is
all you're
move in and
getting.
take over. That's what we've always done.
Take over.
All right, let me reel this back. I got one last question. I think we're all ready for bed. Your favorite local studio producer? We kind of hit that, so
dude,
I look like a
Grad,
fucking
man.
idiot. So
That would be me.
Or Club
Everybody's
Germ.
favorite.
Club Germ
Yeah,
Records, Pat
shout out to
Bilodeau.
Nick
your
Butler.
favorite podcast producer?
Nick Butler.
Nick
Holla.
Butler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Give him a round.
Give it the fuck up.
We love Nick.
Yeah.
We do.
That's
we do.
me.
Good
Hi.
old Nick.
Hey, that's me.
All right, guys. I think Nick, how much time do we have left? Are we kind of?
He's like,
You got
"We're
4
fucking
minutes.
done now.
You got 4 minutes.
We have 4 minutes.
Oh shit.
That's just enough time to
I
put
can-
on a Tiff Bannister.
I don't want to
video in the
brag. I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to brag. But there's a lot I can do in 4 minutes.
Heyo.
Oh shit.
A lot I can do in 34 seconds.
Well,
On that note,
Well,
we're out.